Hi, my name is Crystal Clelly, as you may already know, and since my last name starts with a C, I was assigned to Module 9, Chapter 9, which is Changing Attitudes and Behavior. So, fundamentals of the message. I felt like in this chapter we went over storytelling and communication basics, and after reading the chapter, I have decided to speak about evidence. Evidence, as described in the book, is a factual statement originating from a source other than the speaker, objects not created by the speaker, and opinions of persons other than the speaker that are offered in the support of the speaker's claims. Or at least that's how Mikrowski in Chapter 9 describes it. For me personally, I feel like evidence is something tangible. You can see it, you can prove it, and you can most importantly show it to others. As we all learn in basic science courses, evidence backs up the theory or the hypothesis. Now that I have introduced the theory, I will talk about a personal experience with evidence. I am the oldest girl in my family, and when I was growing up, my little cousins just loved coming in and out of my room and closets as they pleased. My cousin, who was only a year younger than me, was the exact same size as I was, so we used to share clothes in high school. One day I was going through my closet to look for my favorite shirt, and I noticed that it was missing. I touched every single item in the clothes rack, dug through piles of dirty laundry, and tore my entire room up trying to find this one shirt. I immediately blamed my cousin Taylor. She knew that this was the one item of mine that was off limits. I started interrogating her about my shirt and if she had used it. She denied ever seeing it or using it right to my face. I decided to grab a different shirt and just go on with my day. Later on that night, I saw that she had been tagged in a photo on Facebook. She is standing with a group of girls, most likely at one of those high school kickbacks we all used to go to. And in this picture, she is wearing the exact shirt that she just denied ever seeing. I was furious. I rushed over to her place and immediately started bickering with her and basically forced her to give me all of my clothes back. I would have never known that she had my shirt if it weren't for the evidence of the photo. It was tangible. I saw her in my shirt with my two eyes, and it was right there in front of me, but even worse, it was on social media. Because of the evidence that she had my shirt, I was able to confront her about it. I showed her the evidence and eventually did get my shirt back. So now that I have discussed the experience, I will now make some inferences. I have learned that with the evidence, you are able to prove a point. I was able to show my cousin that, in fact, she did have my shirt, and I was even able to pinpoint when and where and at what time she was wearing it. Now that I've made some inferences, I will discuss how these inferences can be transferred to other situations. I believe that evidence can really help someone who is trying to persuade an audience, and we see this example frequently in television, ads, and campaigns. Without the evidence of that weight loss, diet companies would never be able to sell their product. Without evidence, murderers would never be found guilty. Without evidence, persuaders would never be able to sway their audience in the way they wanted to. In conclusion, evidence is a big deal for persuaders. You can use various things such as statistics or numbers when trying to persuade an audience. This evidence will really help your audience believe that you are a credible speaker, and they most likely just need to see hard facts. I saw this bumper sticker while I was researching what evidence exactly was and how to explain it to someone, and it was really too good not to share with the class. It said, "Critical thinking? Just show me the evidence." I read it and kind of giggled because as college students, this is exactly what we are learning how to do on a regular basis. Critically thinking and creating and providing evidence to support those thoughts. Thank you for watching my interpretation of evidence from Chapter 9, Fundamentals of the Message. Thank you.